With schools getting ready to open their doors to students next week, parents and students in Washington County can rest assured that they will be provided with a safe environment to learn in. That's thanks in part to JAG funds, which will help to provide essential equipment for officers to do their jobs effectively.
So annually there's a Edward Burns Justice Memorial Grant that's published. It's a formula grant put out by the Department of Justice to assist with various law enforcement needs for equipment and materials and supplies. This year, the grant, we received an award announcement of just over $30,000.
This year, the St. George Police Department has chosen to break that money up into 3 areas, one of which will go towards soft body armor for school resource officers. It's all about providing safety to the officers who provide safety to the students. St. George Police School Resource Officer Mike McRae is one of 13 officers stationed inside a Washington County school in St. George.
But we have school resource officers who, in all reality, if something happens at a school, they're going to be the first officer on scene because they're already on campus. While they do have equipment in their vehicles to effectively respond to that type of a threat or situation, it's impractical to think that they would have the time to run out to their car, retrieve the equipment, and run back in when time's of the essence. This program allows for the purchase of additional body armor and components that they can keep securely in the school where it's readily accessible. So if something were to happen, they could access those immediately and not have to leave the campus or leave the premise of the school itself.
Giles says while no serious incidents have occurred due to threats in the schools, police respond to each one the same.
This is a part of their daily activities where those types of comments, I should come back and do this, or somebody should do that, they look into those threats, take them as threats, and investigate those. So I think it's almost on a daily basis. They have some information that comes in about some sort of a comment.
And as demands in the community continue to grow, the SWAT team will also receive necessary support from JAG funds with the purchase of operator ballistic vests. And Lieutenant Giles said JAG funding will also be used for defensive tactics training mats.
We train in techniques to where we can gain control of a person, hopefully without having to hurt them, or if we're in a position of disadvantage, we can defend ourselves and recover to where we're able to either escape or effect an arrest. And so in doing that, we need padding so that we don't hit the cement floors. And the third component of the JAG grant is going to fund additional mats to expand the footprint and protect the walls in the area that we train.
Utilizing JAG funds for these projects will only enhance the police department's response to varying levels of incidents within the city of St. George.
It is a benefit to have access to those funds and to be able to use them to advance those programs.
In St. George, Melissa Anderson, Community Education News.